So about the rig, it's a 1987 Suzuki Samurai tin top. I've owned this for about 4 years. The way I got it was on a stock 1.3 motor, and it had a propane kit on it. Had the 6.5 gear reduction on it, and had some 35s, Toyota axles, and had the EXO already on it. Since I've owned it, I've stretched the front and rear. I've pushed the wheelbase probably about another 25 inches or so than what it used to be. Actually, no, almost 30 inches. It was like 90, no, my math's not right. Yeah, it was 89 inches long when I got it, and now it's sitting at about 109. So whatever that is. But I pushed the back about 10 inches. That was kind of my quarantine project, I called it, to keep myself busy because we didn't do anything. So I stretched the rear with the 4-link kit, put some air shocks in the back, kind of went the cheap route since the rear was a little bit easier to work on at first and kind of get my feet wet on how to use the 4-link calculator and set up a rig. So that was kind of fun. But I knew the front was going to be expensive someday, including all the steering, because I wanted to go full hydro, since it's just strictly a trailer rig, and I probably could drive it on the road if I wanted to, but haven't yet. But regardless, the back was a good learning curve for how I could get the front done. So recently, the last 9 months that I talked about is I've put a Toyota 3.4 V6 in this thing with a 5-speed tranny, running duals, and it's got 228s in the first case and 4.7 gear reduction in the back. So it brings it to like a 10.6, and I'm running 529s in the front and rear trail gear rock salt housings. So as the rig sits right now, it's running and driving. It can stop, it can shift gears, it can do all that. I just have a little bit of fine tuning left to do. Got to build the tunnel still. I kind of want to make sure everything works before I kind of lock everything in. Just some odds and ends, just kind of as a new build progresses, but suspension wise, everything's all dialed in. I should have this thing hopefully on the road and driving in about a month or two. So far, the build itself is 99% done. I started the tear down for the motor swap back in November, and it's now, end of July. Doing this all by myself, mostly it was kind of challenging. I've had a lot of help in between here and there, but majority of the fab work and everything was done by myself, and I'm no professional. It's been a long process doing this by myself. At the end of the day, it's the most fun I have. It's my therapy. It's my communication I have with my closest friends. I've known a lot of great people, and I've only been doing this for 17 years, but I can't imagine for another 40 or 50 if I get the opportunity to do that. I'm gonna leave that as the end of my application. So if you take the time to take a look at this video, I really appreciate it. And if I get to see you someday, that would be totally awesome. And I can't wait to hang out with some of you guys in the future if that time ever does come. I'm in the Northwest, so just give me a buzz on my Instagram at JohnnyMoonGarage, or check out my YouTube, where I tried to start a series of this thing, but found out quickly that it takes a lot of time, and time I didn't have when you're out here freezing your butt off trying to film videos and get something done at the same time. I don't know how you guys do it. So with that, thanks again. My name is John Moon, and hopefully you see this rig again. We'll see you soon.